Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw, and I'm here at Embark Immersion, which is Embark Beyond's innovative host conference. It's the second one they've held. I'm here with Jack Ezon, who's the partner and founder of Embark Beyond, and really kind of the guy who's up there all the time and really influencing everybody and really inspiring people. And we're going to talk to him about this conference, about where this very innovative host agency is right now, and what the future holds. And you're going to find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Jack, first of all, thank you again for inviting me. It's always an experience. This is, and a good experience, I should say. Embark Immersion, the second time you've had this, and now here we're at the Nizuk Resort and Spa here in Cancun. And you've already held a giant costume party. We got a white party. I don't know, do we ever do any work here? We're doing always having a lot of fun, which is what you said. Everybody has got to be down here and having fun. First of all, talk about this one. How many folks are here?
We have just over 400 people here. We have a very focused one-to-one ratio of advisors to partners, but we also have guests. We brought in many luxury brand leaders like the chairman of Hermes, the president of Rimowa. We've heard from Tom Brown's CEO, Rodrigo Bazan, many other travel executives as well, like the CEO of Raffles, Orient Express, and the CEO of Dorchester, the VP of operations, both of Rosewood and Etgar. So what our goal was to really bridge what we see is happening in our broader space, the world of luxury, fashion, art, and the world of travel.
All coming together within a confluence, right?
Yes, because we really teach to that, and we talk about that every day. You see, we believe that travel is one word in the sentence of the luxury lifestyle of our customer. And the more you speak holistically to your customer, the more they trust you and the more you can sell to them, because you really understand what drives their passions, what drives their travel decisions, and what drives the rest of their life.
You launched this host agency 4 years ago, right? And it's quickly become, it's certainly one of the most innovative hosts, but that's because of your character and your team. But how many advisors do you now host now?
We're just over 275 advisors, all 6 continents. Very proud. We're really very focused on. We're really very focused on being very clear on who the right advisor is for us. It's not for everyone. Yeah. This is not the right agency for someone who just wants to focus and do what they do. And this is the place where people who are entrepreneurs want to think differently, who want to broaden the way they approach business and really focus on customer client development and building personal relationships, not just to our partners, but mostly to their customers.
Absolutely. You talk a lot about that. In fact, the very first session yesterday was all about a new word I learned, clienteling, which was really, you focused on it, how you interact with your clients, how you try to get to understand them, and it really was an interesting session, and it was an interactive thing. We all had little exercises, I'm a little out of it because I'm not really a travel advisor, so I participated, and it was fun. Now, talk a little bit about how this event has already evolved in 1 year, right?
Well, we took over like 200 and something odd pages of feedback. We listened, we moved, but we also wanted to focus on what's going on in the world with artificial intelligence. Really
big hot buzz everywhere, right?
It is. It's maturing, and seeing where maybe the pinnacles reach from the post-COVID boom, not just in travel, but in other luxury segments, where we should be thinking, what we should be thinking about. And in my belief, like you said, the word clienteling, luxury retailers have done it best. They used to sell products. They no longer sell products. They sell relationships. It's a relationship business.
Relationships and experiences.
And experiences. And who do they need to activate those experiences? Hospitality.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's what you do. Now, who is the typical Embark Beyond advisor, if there is one?
Well, there's no age, because we have people from their 70s to their...
I tell you, I see a lot of young folks here. Young for me is now 30s and 40s.
Well, me too. I'm the grandpa, right? Look at my hair. But yeah,
I am a grandpa.
It's really a mindset. It's a mindset. There are a lot of younger people whose mindset is maybe more innovative because they haven't been stuck in their ways, but it's a mindset of thinking broadly, of really wanting to own a customer and not just know the world. It's about specializing in a customer and wanting to dive deeper into someone's personal life so that you can service them better. And it's about entrepreneurship. We really look...
You have a lot of entrepreneurs here. People are really excited about being in travel and really getting to know everything. So you've done a great job there. If you got an entrepreneur, it's half the battle. Now, let's talk a little bit about the agency itself in the last 4 years, because you really exploded into the market during COVID, of course, which was an interesting time to start a host agency, as you can agree. But that's when we got to know each other and really talked a lot about it. Now, how have your sales been both last year and this year?
Well, I think they've been pretty explosive. I think they've been somewhat on par with the rest of the travel world and community, except that we've not only been growing a per advisor revenue, but we've been growing our advisor tremendously. We were 16 people 4 years ago, and we're 275 now.
It is amazing how you've really grown this place. Amazing.
It's incredible, and I can't take any credit. We really just have an amazing team behind us, an amazing marketing team, amazing partners. We have people like Ann Scully, who's training not just new people, but people who've been in the business for 40 years. We're also evolving the way we train. So speaking about luxury, we found that a lot of our advisors had something called imposter syndrome. They were afraid to really connect deeper with their customers because people wouldn't trust them because they'd know they were fakes. Right. They weren't as wealthy, they didn't have this whole lifestyle. And so we started to train on luxury. We have courses now, not just on the best things to do in Sydney, Australia, but what's the difference between a Birkin bag, a Kelly bag, what's a black caviar Chanel bag, right? What's the difference between someone who drives a Rolls Royce, a Porsche, a Ferrari, the best art galleries in the world and artists right now? Because we need that vernacular. We need to understand the difference between a Bordeaux and a Bordelaise. We need to, so that we can connect with our clients deeper. And a lot of those things drive their travel decisions.
No, absolutely. I totally agree. And we always talk about you can't sell based on what's in your wallet. You got to sell by what's their wallet and what they know and what they like, and you have to get to know that. And you clearly are trying to do that. Now, during the pandemic, you really came out with some of the most innovative stuff I know, selling non-travel things. I forget, like there was training courses or stuff on stuff that was online, webinars, things like that, where you could go learn from people abroad. Are you still doing that, or are you still got those products in the hopper, or are you sort of because COVID's over, we don't have to worry about that, right?
We always have to worry about staying humble and relevant. Because COVID's over, something new is happening every day. We just have a war going on in the Middle East. I mean, you never know what tomorrow brings. So we need to always stay fresh, innovative, and relevant. Some of those programs have seen their day, so we've sunsetted them. Some of them, like Global Passport Program, or what we did with children is making them world citizens. But we're doing a lot more of that on the road. Some of it supplementing back home. But again, you have to measure everything for its day. And what we like to say, if you can't do something incredibly well, don't do it at all. And when it's seen its day, it's great to be sunsetted. Everything has a life.
Now, clearly, your agency, Embark Beyond, is incredibly innovative. I mean, why do you think it's so different? And when you were conceiving of this, what did you want to create?
Thanks, great question. So we don't have the word travel in our name.
For Embark.
Yeah, but it's beyond, really, because our vision was to create a luxury lifestyle brand. And a lot of what you'll see us doing in the next year, and that's why another reason why we have brands here, is expanding the offering to our customers, not just travel, but a curated wardrobe when they go to Capri in the summer, private shoppers, art gallerists. So there's so much more beyond travel. Travel is the platform. It's just a platform for people to connect and to test their passion points and further their aspirations.
So the last question I have for you, obviously you are here. This is the second conference, Embark Emergent, you've had. You keep changing it up. I mean, it's an amazing conference. I don't know where we're going next year, and hopefully invite me again. We'll see what happens. If not, I wore out my welcome. But where do you see the future for Embark Beyond? I mean, what do you want to create with this?
We really want to create a global lifestyle organization.
Lifestyle is the key.
Lifestyle is the key. We just had the CEO of Janori, which is one of the most discreet, amazing China brands that's now owned by Kering, who owns Gucci. He said something fantastic. We make dishes, we don't sell dishes. Because what everybody's buying today is a broader idea of what you get with that lifestyle. And we need to really speak to that language, because you know why? They're speaking to our customers. Every one of these brands, whether it's Hermes or Frette or Ginori or Tom Brown or Bulgari, they're speaking to our customers. We need to speak to them the same way. We need to connect with them the same way. And if we don't, we're going to fall behind.
Absolutely. Well, you're doing something that I think I heard years ago, with trying to connect and understand other luxury brands outside of the travel space. And, well, you got that all over the place here. We have so many different brands here giving their wisdom, their experiences to the benefit of your members. So that's really one of the most innovative things you have at this conference. Now, is there anything else? We go out to about 127,000 travel advisors out there. Anything else you want to say to them about Embark Beyond and what you're trying to create here?
We'd love to host and associate ourselves with great entrepreneurs, visionaries, and people that aren't afraid to fail, because innovation is not clean. And if you want to innovate, you have to be okay to fail smart. But if you want to innovate, you have to think broadly and be strong and confident in what you can do.
Fantastic. Well, again, Jack, thank you again. It's been an amazing conference, and I'm looking forward to Embark Beyond in the future. And of course, if you want to go find out more, it's embarkbeyond.com, I believe, and you can find out more about this really innovative host agency that really, in the last 4 years, has taken the luxury space by storm.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.